How many of you have heard this flat out lie about balance? You know, balance. This idea that all things must be or can be equal and all things can be perfect. And you have this guru, yogi, shamanite, whatever saying balance, right? How many have heard that this is an attainable thing? What if this idea of balance is a lie? What if the definition of balance that you were taught was only one of two definitions? What if your shaman was just a lazy ass shaman and your shaman decided, dictionary, balance definition number one, and your lazy ass shaman, he didn't go down and read definition number two of balance. Definition number one of balance, a condition in which different elements are equal or in correct proportions. Perfect, right? That's the definition you got. Definition number two, if you just keep scrolling, keep or put something in steady position so it doesn't fall. Definition number one, all things perfectly equal. Definition number two, put it in position so it doesn't fall. If you were standing on something, a balance beam, and I said, define balance for me right now, would you say, making sure all things are perfectly equal? No, you would say, balance so I don't fall. What if your philosophy around the topic of balance was not only off, it was backwards? What if balance is not the act of keeping everything perfect? What if balance is simply the act of not falling? As soon as you make that shift right here, everything in your life changes. You'll move from always feeling guilty. You'll move from always feeling stressed out to a feeling of proactiveness, to a feeling of, I'm not failing, I just need to adjust. Because if your body is getting out of shape, then you're going to adjust to that because that's falling, right? If you need to spend more time with your kids, you'll adjust to that because that one is falling. If you're in pursuit of pure perfection, of all things equal, and that's your definition of balance, you will always be unhappy. If you're in pursuit of the idea of not letting anything fall because things are always out of balance, then you will live a fulfilled and happy life. If you're having issues right now in the topic of balance inside your life, it's simply a function of proactive calendaring. It's two types of people. People that are always reacting in their schedule, reacting in their calendar, and then people that are proactive. To me, it's very simple. If something's slipping, you calendar it as heavy and as much as you must. Meaning, if you're slipping physically, you need to calendar your workouts. If the relationship you have is slipping, you need to calendar in advance time with that significant other. It's a function of being proactive, not reactive inside of your calendar. And then lastly, you never let something crash before you react, right? Because this is what throws off your entire life. There's people that are chasing a dream very aggressively, and then they let their relationship crash, and now they must give up on their dream only because they didn't calendar it correctly, only because they didn't proactively create time in their schedule for their significant other. Your dream is worth taking the time to proactively schedule.